Shut up. I found this game randomly on Twitter and I think it's gonna be pretty fun, so yeah. Oh yeah, I I need to try. I mean, time to show you guys my amazing voice acting capabilities. Yes. Well, according to Raf, this should be the place. My cousin Rafik, a world famous young mech pilot, found a place he wanted to visit some time ago, but never quite had the time to actually go because of his work. Not with how far away he lives from there, anyway. But since I live in the area because of college, he practically begged me to scope out the place for him. However, there was one little detail he left out. Wait, it's a cafe. I look up at the sign on the front. It reads Mech-o Cafe. Well, that's an interesting name. I can see one of the waiters going around the tables, serving customers, though I can't make out much through the tinted glass. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm kinda sick right now, so sorry about that. Huh, muscular fella. Guess this is some kind of macho cafe? You know, now that I think about it, I get why Raph wanted me to go here. What the heck, let's just go in. Sandster presents Mech-o Cafe. Yippee! Shortly after entering, one of the waitstaff notices me standing by the entrance and hurries over. Right, I should make a voice for this guy, huh? Hold on, 1 second. Oh god. Sorry. Well, oh no. Hold on. Welcome to No. Welcome to Mech-o Cafe. I've never seen you around here before. You must be new here. Comment down below, guys. How would you rate my voice acting? The waiter says this with a tinge of excitement in his voice. He seemed to appear out of thin air and catches me off guard. After taking a moment to compose myself, I look towards the waiter, but... wait, I'm honestly speechless. Looking at me, with a monocle over one eye, is not a human waiter, like I expected. Instead, he looks more like a mech, and a very muscular one at that. Now I really get why Raph was so hyped about this place. Honestly, I can't blame him. This waiter's body is akin to an ancient Roman statue, a stark contrast to his mechanical head. I see. I'm just surprised... Macrinos, okay. I'm just surprised Macrinos went from mechs to those kinds of robots. Wait, wait. Yes, I'm a mechanoid. Oh god. Every waiter and worker here is a mech, and that's why the place is called Mech-o Cafe. Though your reaction to this is quite normal, I assure you. He adjusts his monocle before continuing. I am Dapper, head of the waitstaff. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. He makes a little bow towards me. Well, you certainly look dapper with how you carry yourself. As I say that, another waiter sees me and rushes to Dapper's side. Bumblebee, yes. Oh, a new customer. My voice sucks, why? Spark. I thought you'd come by sooner or later. The one called Spark looks at me with excitement, reaching for my hand and shaking it with gusto. Hey there, name's Spark, as Debbie just said. He lets go of my hand. Geez, for a mechanoid, he sure has a lot of energy. Always nice to see a new face here, so thank you for coming. Hope you enjoy your stay. As he says that, he's practically beaming. Deborah puts a hand on his shoulder. Hold your horses, Spark. You're getting too excited again. You don't even know if they're going to stick around. Well, when he puts it like that, it almost feels like I have no choice but to stay. But who knows, this could be fun. I try to speak in a reassuring tone. I mean, after such a warm welcome, I can't exactly just leave. Not to mention my cousin asked me to check this place out on his behalf, so don't worry, I'm here to stay for a while. This seemed to put them both at ease. Another waiter seems to notice my presence as he makes his way over, though with less enthusiasm than Spark. He seems to make an exaggerated sigh as he stands at Spark's other side, who is quick to scold him for it. Volko, how many times do I have to tell you? That attitude is not gonna help keep customers around. Voice. Volko seems to grumble something under his breath. Or whatever it's called for a robot. I don't know. That made him look cool more than anything. This seems to catch both of them off guard, but especially Volko, as he does a double take to make sure he heard me right. I just nod at him. After a slight awkward silence, Spark chimes in. Well, still... Hold on. Well, still, your coolness has its limits. Don't push it around customers. Grumpy guy, right? Yeah. Yeah. Listen. Listen. This whole show you're putting on. Listen. Oh, I can't. Okay. Listen. This whole show you're putting on for the new guy is cute and all, but we're holding up the other customers. Get a move on. What? Did you really forget what we agreed on? But how we treat any new customers? But how we about how we treat any newcomers? And here I thought you were the most professional out of us. Spark is clearly attempting to tease Volko here, and he's visibly getting mad. He's about to retort when Dapper cuts him off sternly. Can you two not fight right in front of everyone? You're embarrassing me. If you two are gonna go at each other's throats, at least do so in the break room, for heaven's sake. Sorry, Dappy, you're right. Volko tries to egg him on further. What? Running away already? If I may chime in, all the waiters are looking at me now. As a new guy, you talk a lot, damn. Anyways, I'm personally not really bothered by you guys bickering amongst yourselves. If anything, it's kind of fun to just watch. Volko sees this as an opportunity to tease Spark back. See, I was doing things right after all. He then looks at me. Maybe you are alright, you guy. Spark tries to retort with something, but nothing comes to mind. He looks towards Dapper for help. He clears his throat, or whatever the Mech equivalent of that is, and quickly tries to change the subject. Well, usually I would have the privilege of tending to our customers, but seeing as you're new here, I'd like to introduce the rest of my colleagues to you. Then looks towards Spark. If you would, Spark, please fetch the other two from the kitchen. Yeah, we'll be here in a flash. And off he goes. I rub the back of my head. Scratch. You know, on second thought, maybe this would get overwhelming after a while. Volko just glares at me. Oh my god, just pick a side already. Before Spark makes it back, a fourth waiter quickly comes over to us from what I assume is the kitchen. Welcome. His head seems to be styled after a knight's helmet. That's pretty original. You're late, Trip. Sorry. I didn't know we had a newcomer. Sorry. The waiter Trip keeps fumbling over his words and fiddling with his tie out of nervousness. Before he could say anything else, Deborah puts a hand on his shoulder.
It's alright, Trip. No need to apologize so many times.
He then chuckles to himself slightly.
But I must say, with the
What's going on?
But I must say, with the speed at which you ran towards us, I'm surprised you did.
Okay, okay, alright, okay. I'll just choose to ignore that pun. Yep, okay. Trip straightens himself out a bit. Well, I guess that means I'm making progress, at least. Deborah then turns toward me.
This here is Trip. He's fairly clumsy by nature, so whenever he accidentally drops anything or knocks someone over, he's always forgiven.
Just looking down at the floor, ashamed, muttering something.
I'm sorry.
Something is a little different about his uniform. While all the other waiters so far had their vests unbuttoned, he seems to have it buttoned up, except for his chest area, where there seems to be no buttons. I decide to ask him about it. How come you button up your vest when no one else seems to? Trip holds his side with an arm as he answers, like an awkward half hug towards himself. I don't like showing off my body like that. Don't like the attention it brings on me. Makes me anxious. Foko interrupts him sternly.
Well, if you want to keep the customers around, you better start working on changing that fast.
I'll try. Sorry. Here's Spark before he even appears next to us. I'm back! And look who I brought with me! He stands aside to reveal the fifth waiter. He also seems to be wearing a different version of their uniform, with a bow tie instead of the regular necktie everyone has. Hi, me. Hi. Can you repeat? Spark puts an arm around his shoulder. This man here is Zen. He's a quiet guy, but don't let that fool you. Doesn't matter that he's our newest addition, he's proven himself more than capable already. Zen doesn't say anything. He looks very happy. Deborah then looks at me and claps his hands together, as if to announce something.
Alright, that's all of us. I hope the introductions weren't too quick.
Oh no, it's alright.
Well, good, because let me remind you, there are other customers here, waiting to be served. We can't afford to be wasting time like this.
Foko's irritation seems to be rising. Dude, take chill pill once in a while. You're really getting to me. Oh god, it's happening again. I've been here for maybe 10 minutes and this is their second argument.
Because you constantly act on impulse, you airhead, whereas I think ahead.
Can you two please stop arguing? It's starting to get on my nerves.
Deborah practically steps between them and physically pushes them apart. At this point, I'm just tuning out their arguing. I do have to admit though, Foko seems to be pretty smart. Sensing Deborah's irritation with them, both Spark and Foko quiet down and step away.
Okay, now then.
He readjusts his stature, and after composing himself, he turns towards me with a question.
I just realized I never asked for your name. Would you care to tell us?
Oh, yeah, of course. My name is... My YouTube channel, Jari. Yup. My name's Jari.
Well, Jari, allow me to properly welcome you to Mech-o Cafe.
I feel welcomed, and turns towards the rest of the waitstaff.
Now, I'd like one of you to have Jari seated at the table.
Oh, me, I wanna go do it, Deppy. And just like that, Spark's back to being a cheery little big fella. Alright, Spark, you can go feed them. But can you come with me, Deppy? After the question, Foco gave him a weird look followed by a noise. No idea how a Mac makes a noise like that, but moving on. He seems to tick off Spark again. What, you got something to say about it? Dapper just puts a hand on his shoulder and gives a raging squeeze.
Don't mind him, Spark. I'll go with you in a bit. Just take them to an empty table.
Spark sighs. Okay. Come on, Jerry. Let's get you seated. Clearly, Dapper doesn't like the constant bickering between him and Foco. His wood has immediately tanked. Nevertheless, Spark takes me to an empty table at the other end of the cafe. Shortly after, Dapper comes back and speaks to him.
Listen, Spark. I understand how much Foco's remarks can upset you, and you shouldn't be escalating the fight like that. You don't have to dance to the beat of his drum. Not even for the cafe's image. I'm just concerned for both of you. The last thing I want is for you two to start hating each other.
I know. I'm sorry. It's just so easy for me to overreact. And he knows that, so he keeps messing with me. The atmosphere is starting to get kind of heavy. I really wouldn't want them to keep wallowing like that. Maybe I could try to lighten the mood somehow. First, I should maybe change the subject. Well, you two seem close, so is Spark your favorite little coworker, Dapper?
You know, I just said that to make Spark feel better. If it was for Foco, he'd certainly be getting an earful.
Wow, completely dodged the question. But it seems he caught Spark's curiosity. Come on, just answer the question. Who's your favorite out of all of us? Dapper lets out an exaggerated sigh at that, but he doesn't sound annoyed. He looks more relieved that the atmosphere is lighting up. However, he still doesn't answer the question properly.
All of you are my favorites. Just for a different reason.
Oh, really? Then what makes me your favorite?
Well, you're the friendliest out of all of us. Easy to get along with, always happy and bubbly. It's almost contagious.
He seems to really boost Spark's mood, rubbing the back of his head in embarrassment. Aw, I really appreciate that. It then takes a moment to think. Wait, you said we're all your favorites, even Foco?
Yes, even him.
And why?
He's arguably the hardest worker out of all of us. He has a great work ethic and is a perfectionist to a fault. Even despite his boisterous nature, I know he just wants the best for this place.
Yeah, I can't even argue with that. He works ridiculously hard.
Well, putting that aside,
Dapper hands me something.
Here, a menu. Just have a look through it and the waiter will come to you shortly to pick up your order.
And with that, both him and Spark go to attend to the other guests, leaving me here with the menu. Alright, let's see. What the heck? Why are there so many options? Isn't this just supposed to be a cafe? Yeah, there's no way I can choose. But while I'm agonizing of all the choices, I can hear Foco impatiently calling out to me.
Hey newbie, what's the hold up?
There's too many options. I don't know what to pick.
You figure it out soon. We're on a tight schedule here. Or what? You just come here to be told around by my colleagues?
Just I'm about to tell him to have a little more patience, I see Zen poke his head out from the other end of the short corridor between the two rooms, though he doesn't say anything.
What? If there's something to say, spit it out already.
I just want to say that the chicken sandwich is really popular with the regulars. I'll try that. Oh, sure, I'll try that. I swear I can see Zen's eyes sparkle after I said that. He dipped back into the kitchen, presumably to tell the chef my order. I can hear Foco mutter under his breath.
Well, that's some progress, I guess.
By the way, you guys said something earlier about how you're treating newcomers. Does that mean you pile around every new person like this? Or oh, that...
Okay, Johnny, listen. I'm gonna level with you. Business hasn't been the greatest here for a while. It's not that people aren't visiting, but most people here are returning customers. We're barely drawing in any new people. I don't like seeing my colleagues acting like that with all the newcomers, because they probably feel suffocated. Usually, we wait maximum 3 days to see if the customers come back, and unfortunately, they rarely stick with us. The others need to understand it's not the way to go.
Huh, I see. You can be pretty nice sometimes.
Oh, please, I just told you that's so you don't misunderstand our intentions.
I mean, yeah, that too. But the thing you said about Zen,
In this line of work, you're kind of forced to be more social. If he wants to be a contributing member, he's gonna have to get over it.
yeah, I guess. Can't really say much else. He's right. Still, feels like he's being a bit harsh.
I'm just being realistic here. If you want the cafe to succeed, everyone has to pull their weight.
Well, yeah, but you could stand to be just a little nicer to your colleagues and the customers, don't you think?
That's not even... Never mind, you didn't get it.
Yeah, he's right, Trip seems to have just popped out of nowhere.
Wasn't asking for your input.
Sorry. Is that what you call being realistic? Foco just rolls his eyes at that. Surprisingly, Trips comes to his defense again. Well, you can't really blame him for his grumpy attitude, I guess. What's up with this awkward silence?
I'm surprised you're not tripping over your words apologizing again.
I mean, I have to get better too.
There are times when you really should be apologizing.
Yeah, crap. Suddenly, Foco makes a mad dash towards Trip, who is now running away from him in a panic. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick, sorry. Trying to voice act while my throat fucking itches and my nose snots all over the place is probably not a good idea. A few seconds later, I spot Dapper and Zen emerge from the kitchen and approach my table.
And here we are, table 9, 1 chicken sandwich. Please enjoy.
Oh, that was quick. Thank you.
Our chef is very dedicated to his craft. When he starts cooking, nothing can disturb him.
But this time Zen wanted to help with it. He's a pretty good cook too, I swear, even if Zen is usually quiet, nothing betrays those sparkly eyes when he's happy. Although I'm not sure why we would need 2 people to make 1 sandwich. Well, whatever. Let's just try it. Holy crap, she's good! How is it? I really stopped myself from talking with my mouth full.
It's amazing! You did a great job!
Thanks.
We wanted to leave the best first impression we could, after all.
Yeah, Foco told me about your situation. Is business really that rough? That seems to catch him off guard. He thinks for a second while fiddling with his monocle.
Did he now? He's been more agreeable than usual, it seems. But he's correct. Business has been on decline for the past few weeks. We have a few regulars, sure, but we're not getting many new customers.
Is that why you piled around me like that when I came in?
Well, yes, you're correct. We wanted to give you the warmest welcome we could, so you would have a great first impressions of the cafe.
Huh. Even if it's just part of the job, I'm kind of flattered. I can say for sure that you'll have a pretty good impression on me. I feel very welcome. What Foco told me then comes back to my mind. It's one of those visual novels that doesn't have a lot of options in it, huh? Well, I personally enjoyed it, yes, and yet, don't you think other people wouldn't appreciate being surrounded at the instant they enter the cafe?
That's true. Foco did tell me about it as well. I really need to reconsider our way of welcoming people around here.
Don't worry about it. At least I'm here, and I'm loving the service so far. What I mean, not a lot of options, like, I know it's just early in the beginning in the game, but like, kind of an option to, I don't know, say something like, I don't really like the welcome greeting tool. I don't know. Anyways, that seems to cheer him up a little.
I'm glad to hear that. If you'd like, I could recommend you a drink that will go great with your sandwich. The Mech-o Cafe, a blend of espresso, chocolate with a little mystery ingredient. It would surely elevate your dining experience.
Well, as long as the mystery ingredient isn't like cyanide. Sure, that sounds interesting. I'll take you up on that offer. Actually, can I bring Johnny that drink?
Oh, really, Trip? Well, I suppose it can't hurt to let you try.
Ah, my god, I'm talking all over the place. My spit is all over.
Alright, Trip here will be back with your drinks shortly.
Well, he insisted, so.
Okay. Huh. Didn't expect that he just let him. I'm honestly just surprised you didn't kill him.
Kill him? Look, I know I'm strict, but I'm not a monster. Anyway, get to it, Trip.
Yes, I'll be right back. This is the first time since I got here that I'm by myself. They stuck to me to make sure I was having a good time. I'm honestly a little flattered. But I guess this quiet time gives me an opportunity to organize my thoughts. Why do I feel like someone's watching me? Hey. What the? Huh? Who the? Oh, it's you, Zen. Please don't scare me like that. I didn't even hear you approach. Sorry. Just wanted to say, hope you've been enjoying yourself. Oh, and I never left actually. Oh, yeah, thanks. I understand you're not the most talkative. I can tell you're dedicated. Well, this sandwich you made is anything to go by anyway. I appreciate it. It's an interesting case for sure. Out of the way, Zed! I can see Trip and Dapper making their way back here, with Trip carrying a small tray with my drink on it. He's doing his best to keep his balance, so that's what they meant by clumsy. Here you go, one Mech-o Jesus Christ, bro. One Mech-o Cafe. Please enjoy. I can see Spark poking his head out from the other room, and Zen is standing nearby. Even Foko is staring from further away. Are they really that interested in how much I like this drink? Well, anyway, let's see if it lives up to all that praise.
Our chef took great care in preparing it, so I'm sure it'll be up to your expectations.
I gotta say, Jen is something of an unsung hero around here. Even though I would once upfront serving customers, Jen is the real mastermind behind every dish on the menu. Jen? Oh, he means the chef, probably. So that's his name. I see.
He represents everything this cafe stands for. Precision and dedication.
Is that someone Falco appreciates? Dude, you can chill being a workaholic for just a minute. Oh my god, this is absolutely amazing! I can see Spark and Falco cool down all of a sudden. Looks like I stopped the third argument just in time. Oh, my Trip just with myself. Okay. Sorry, Trip. It's so tasty, I couldn't resist. It's alright. I'm glad you like it. And, I guess I didn't spill any of it this time. Yeah, you did great, Trip. Well done. This seems to put Trip's mind at ease. I see Falco give a start, like he wants to say something too, but he backs down. By the way, how did you come up with the name for this? Wait, I remember. It's because... You wanna explain it, Dappy? Pretty sure Falco was screaming internally at this point.
Of course, you see, the name of the drink is an alliteration of all of the words starting with the letter M. That's just some people make when they try it.
Okay. And they're right.
What do you even know? We can't even eat. You have no mouth.
Now, don't listen to him, Trip. You've got the right idea. At this point, I can't hold back my laughter. The dynamic is such a joy to listen to. Haha. I spent the rest of the afternoon chatting with whichever of the waiters is free. And getting a second Mech-o Cafe. Jesus Christ. Man, whatever they put in this thing is really tasty. Of course, I paid for my meal afterwards. I quickly checked my phone for the time. Oh shoot, I should really get going if I want to get any studying done. I see Dapper is currently unoccupied, so I walk up to him. Hey, Dapper, I just realized I've been here for a good while. I should be going.
Is it that late already? Give me a second to run everyone up and we'll see you off.
Come on, that's really not necessary. I can see myself off.
Don't worry, it will take but a moment.
If we can get a word in, it's off to get the rest of the wait staff. I guess now they do extravagant goodbyes for newcomers too. I'll give it to them that it certainly leaves an impression. By the time I look back up from thinking, everyone is back at the entrance.
Jerry, allow me to say, thank you for choosing Mech-o Cafe. We certainly hope you've enjoyed your stay.
We'll come back soon! Recommend us to your friends. Have a good evening.
Come on, Focus, say something. Okay, jeez. Stay safe on your way home, or something.
I will. Thanks. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
And with that, it's time to head home. Such a weird afternoon. Guess now I got Raph to report back to. I'm sure he'll be stoked to hear about it. Yeah, that can wait. I've been putting off studying for long enough. As I walk outside, I can't help but feel a sense of warmth within me. Despite the initial surprise and chaos, there was something strangely endearing about the hall's experience. It was like stepping into a bustling family gathering, albeit with mechanical waitstaff. Thoughts of the cafe and its unique ambience swirl in my mind, along with the marvelous taste of the Mech-o felt still lingering on my palate, which somehow persists until I make my way back to my apartment. Okay, it's definitely drugs, bro. Finally home. Focus, Charlie. Hours pass in a blur. With each completed task, a sense of accomplishment washes over me, pushing me forward. I've never been so motivated to excel. I suppose I do want to come back without any regrets tomorrow after all. Finally, as the clock ticks past midnight, I close my notebook with a satisfied sigh. With a yawn, I make my way to bed, ready to recharge for the challenges that tomorrow will bring. As I sink into sleep, I can't help but wonder what other surprises await me in the days to come, and I drift off with a smile, eager to find out. Monday. Man, classes today seem to just drag on forever. I mumble as I mindlessly walk down a familiar street.
So tired.
Unknowingly, I stumbled my way to Mech-o Cafe. This is actually kind of perfect. I need a good rest after such an exhausting day. After a moment of thinking, I push the cafe's door open with a newfound vigor. Immediately, I feel much more at ease. The smell of fresh coffee and the soft murmur of the customers chatting just has that kind of effect, I guess.
Boobies! Jerry, welcome back.
Pepper's slow voice catches me slightly off guard, so I can't help but smile when I look at him. Despite his calm and collected demeanor, I can tell he's really happy that I came back. Hey there, Dapper.
If you would, please come with me.
He gestures towards me to follow him, and so I do. I can't help but let out a tired sigh as I take a seat. Dapper obviously picks up on this. He turns towards me, a tinge of concern in his eyes.
You seem to be in low spirits today too. Is something the matter?
His concern is honestly touching, even though we only met yesterday. It's nothing much. I just had a long day at school. I accidentally stumbled my way here and thought it would be relaxing to come by again. Deborah pauses for a second and speaks again in reassuring tone.
Well, I hope whoever you choose to spend time with will help alleviate your exhaustion.
Thanks. Wait a sec. What did you actually say? What do you mean, whoever I choose to spend time with?
Oh, I see I forgot to mention this yesterday. My apologies.
He adjusts his monocle as he thinks. He seems to really like fiddling with it. After a few seconds, he continues.
Here in Mech-o Cafe, the customer's experience comes before all else. We partly aim to do this by providing our customers with some agency. They get to pick which of us will serve them for the day, so that they may have the most enjoyable experience they can here.
That's an interesting business model. See, I mean, it doesn't sound really efficient, but it does sound sort of make sense.
Well then, who would you like to spend your time with today?
So I have to choose one of them. That's more difficult than I first thought. All of them have their quirks, sure, but they all seem like safe. Okay, safe. So my options are Dapper, Spark, Volko, Trip, and me. Well, just for fun, let's choose me. Hi, me. I must admit, I'm pretty curious regarding Zen. Me? Okay, I'll stop. He hasn't said much, but I'm convinced there's another layer about him I couldn't uncover. Zen? Pepper chuckles a little to my response.
Very well, it's a good choice. Zen is a pretty calm person, so I have no doubt he'll put you at ease. I hope you'll enjoy your stay, Jari.
Dapper leaves my table to call Zen. Hi. What? How? Oh, it's you, Zen. I didn't hear you coming. You're fast. Sorry for scaring you. I heard you asked for me, so I got there. It's alright. I'm just glad to see you. Zen blushes a little at my comment. Hee hee, ooh. Thank you for picking me, Jari. That's for me specifically. Yeah, I know why. Because I'm secretly a glutton for awkward silences? Weird answer. This is your new accent. Okay. Don't worry, I'm just teasing you. Zen sighs, but I can tell if it's of relief or disappointment. Well, I certainly enjoyed everyone's warm welcome. It's not a chill and just overall like a nice company. Oh, and that sandwich and coffee you made yesterday left my mouth begging for more. It seems Brady's meaning a lot for such simple tasks. I'm honored. I'll do my best to keep you company. What can I get you? I don't find some coffee right now. So could you bring me a Mech-o Mocha Marvel? Coming right up. Zen rushes to the kitchen to get the order done. A few minutes later, he comes back with a large cup of steaming hot Mech-o Mocha. Do you like it? I'm sure I will. Did you make it yourself? Of course. So Zen is the one who made it, in a way. Makes me happier. I approach the cup from my mouth and take a sip. Yep, total flavor bomb. Wait, it's even tastier than yesterday. I love it! Dude, one taste, bro. One taste is all it takes, bro. It hooks you in, bro. At first, it's cheap, but later on, it's gonna get expensive and more expensive until you're dead. Zen's heart skips a beat at the compliment, making him happy as his eyes sparkle. He blushes and averts his eyes, clearly a bit embarrassed. I put extra care into it. Happy you liked it. Oh, that's a nice surprise. Why though? Just met yesterday. Well, you came back and asked to pick me. You seem like a nice person, if you don't mind me saying. Makes me really happy. So I put all my life into it. Thanks a lot, Zen. I really needed that after the hard day I just spent at school. It certainly recovered some of my energy. I can tell that what I just said awakened some concern in Zen. Oh, sorry to hear that. Do you mind telling me about it? Basically, I procrastinated on the big test I had today. I had so many games on my computer. Haha, L, relatable, MR. Okay, then seems to be caught off guard, but quickly regains his composure. And how did the test go though? The change of emotion was a little too sudden. They went well, I think. At least studying until past midnight was worth it. I'll pay more attention next time though. Good. I'm happy. Zen paused for a short moment. I can tell if he's waiting for a new conversation topic or if he has something in mind. I decided to start first since there's something I've been meaning to ask him since yesterday. I have a question. It's about the outfit.
just not what you think. Obviously, referring to it makes me instinctively look down at his exposed torso. Zen quickly notices his pupils shrink in shock. Oh, yes. What about it? I noticed you wear a bow tie instead of the tie that the others wore. Is there a reason for that? Style, bro. Variations is interesting for the people's eyes, you know. Zen thinks a bit before answering. A bit timid. Oh, well, my friend offered it to me a long time ago, so I wanted to wear it instead. To be honest, it's actually pretty wholesome from him. And the other waiters don't mind that. Well, I'll do have a slightly different attire, but they actually don't mind it. They still paint over it to suit the pattern though. Oh, I see. You're fine with it? Yes, I like it. I prefer it like that actually, since everyone added their own touch to it in a way. Yeah, that's fair. Too wholesome. This way, it's not something I was expecting to hear from Zen before. Well, not like I was expecting to hear much from him in the first place. But what you said before, I asked a question. Honestly, I don't even mind hearing him hear more. Oh, sure. What is it? You said you like video games, right? Zen seems a bit embarrassed for asking this. Yeah, I do. What's the matter? I know that looks pretty well with those sparkling... And I know that look pretty well with those sparkling eyes. Can already imagine what he's gonna answer. I like them too, actually. Yeah, that explains his reaction from earlier. Oh, really? What kind of games? Like everything, I think. But arcade games are the best. His eyes sparkle even more. Zen the Arcade King. Who knew? Kind of a veteran, actually. Can't help but yawn due to my exhaustion. Why now? I'm enjoying this conversation. I don't want to sound impolite. Quick answer. Jerry. That's pretty cool. I'm more into computer games. Oh, that's cool. Zen starts staring at me. A little too hard, actually. He's still tired. Seems to be to yawn a lot. And here we go, the topic I wanted to avoid for just a little longer. Zen looks genuinely concerned, though. I don't think I should switch topics now. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. I like some sleep. We fine, though. I understand. Zen stays silent as he ponders, before mumbling something. Need to take care of this. Like fruits. Fruits? Yeah, I do. Not really picky with food. Zen nods and off he goes again. Well, that was fast. He's pretty enigmatic. Can't guess what's on his mind. After a little wait, he comes back with a small smoothie. That should do it. And know which one you like. That will help you recharge you a little. I won't charge you for it, by the way. Health's more important. What the hell? Okay. Oh, thanks. I give the smoothie a try. Want to get a sudden energy boost. Tastes sweeter than the average, but it's really good. Drink is tasty. Let me guess, you also added that one and only secret ingredient to it. You can sort of recognize that sweetness from Mech-o Cafe. Since eyes shine, looking really proud of himself. Add the ingredient to the blend, yes. So you know what it is. I see. Oh well, thanks a lot for the drink. I'm grateful. You're welcome. You seem to need it. Zen pauses for a moment. Just please be more responsible next time. You said you like video games. I can't blame you for that. We should always prioritize what's more important. Okay? Can't help but find the concern a little wholesome. The word wholesome is used a lot, I feel like. Anyways, I will. Don't worry about it, Zen. Good. I'm just looking out for you. Zen looks relieved. Sounds like I was able to put Zen at ease with me. Doesn't seem afraid to talk anymore. Come to think of it, it's been really open for the entire time. Hey, you've been talking more and more. That's unusual. Zen blushes a bit again, as he just noticed that too. Oh, yes. Have been, haven't I? It's alright. I appreciate it, actually. Thank you for opening up to me. been confused about that for a while already, right?
Oops. What makes you think that?
Okay, look on the side that they act innocent. Keep giving me side eyes when they space out. This happens a lot too. I don't think that's a confusing argument. Could be anything really. And tell me why you're trying to look away.
Uh-oh.
I give up. You give up. Can you not enter my brain without my authorization for once? He chuckles a little. You know, questioning my sudden burst of confidence isn't a bad thing. In fact, I'm happy. Oh? I'm glad you noticed I enjoy giving you company.
Oh, Zen.
Zen blushes in reaction to my thoughts. Oh, I said it out loud. Why ask though? What stops you from talking more? You don't ask that to... Anyway, I mean, you don't have to answer if you don't want to. I guess I'm really comfortable with that. Actions are more important than words. I want to prove that.
You've been talking a lot with Jared though.
I wasn't thinking that out of all people, Volko would come to tell Zen about it. Well, actually, he's probably just here to scold him for a reason I'm unaware of.
Doesn't it break the rule a little?
And
It's alright. They can tell you were in line when you're saying you'd do anything.
what? This clear catches Zen off guard. What does Volko even mean by that? I can easily tell Zen took this personally. Can I say something? Volko sighs.
Alright, let's hear.
What? Huh? What?
What the hell's this? At least I'm doing something. You should try that too, since you seem to know it's necessary.
Huh?
You see, my friend, I'm making efforts. And even if Mr. isn't satisfied, at least I don't treat the customers like utter garbage. What the hell?
Do you think I treat our customers like trash? Seriously, Zen? You should think twice before raising the tone like that.
And she had weeks to confirm this argument, and somewhat it still stands. You know, Jerry did pick me and not you, so stop acting like you're the only one with a sense of duty and just let me do my job, damn it! That's the way to destroy someone's reputation. At this moment, Zen looks like he just had a realization and tones it down. I think he's a little ashamed.
I know all that, Zen. It wasn't meant to be pessimistic. You did help us get a new customer. I'm proud of you, Zen.
After saying this, Volko walks away to the kitchen, leaving Zen with sparkling eyes. Can you understand how Zen must be feeling right now? Well, from what I know of Volko, he's not the type of person to say that often. Zen. He looks back at me. I think I already moved on, but it's hard to tell. What's that even all about? Oh, it happens sometimes. It's one to respect after all. So, sudden anger outbursts? What? Why are you me, bro? That's valid, but coming from you, please pretend it didn't happen. Never talk that way to customers, though. It's kind of a relief. I definitely wouldn't like confronting Zen. Foreshadowing, huh? Potential foreshadowing, huh? You understand why I stay quiet now? Yeah, sort of. I still believe it was a little rough. But it's not a bad thing to express yourself from time to time. I'll try to erase this scene from my brain. Well, Volko did say something interesting. Hey Zen, what did Volko even mean when saying you do anything? The question makes Zen blush a little. I don't think he's ready to answer. Okay, it's cute in a way. Well, sure, he's the tiniest of the staff, but he could literally crush me under his waist. It's hard to pick. Anyway, I can clearly see Zen's true self shine again. Well, what I thought his true self was before this happened, or at least. Surprisingly, Zen breaks the silence. I'm sorry. Felt too comfortable with you and talked too much. It's okay, really. I appreciate it. Talking with you was really entertaining. feel the same way. Wow, that's a way to make me smile. Another wholesome point that goes to Zen. He seems happier as well. That's good. I like his face or his what, so I think I'll show him my gratitude. Could I have another dish? I'm pretty hungry. Oh, sure. What would you like? Took a look at the menu. There's just too much, I can't decide. After finding the dessert section, my eyes quickly scanned the menu and two of the dishes captured my attention. Both the caramel ice cream and the chocolate cake sound appealing. My gaze goes from one to another, but I can't just choose one. I think I'll just pick one randomly. Cake. Maybe I'll go for the cake slice this time. It's bigger than ice cream. I definitely wouldn't mind some chocolate right now. Zen is looking at me without saying anything for a bit, and his eyes are fixed on the menu. I think he's staring at my choice. Oh, sorry. I just had a random thought. Did you choose something? Looking at him, I feel he already knows my decision. Well, I'd like...
Oh, Zen, here you are.
What is it?
A customer just... Oh god. A customer just entered the cafe and asked to be taken care of by you. Do you think it's manageable?
Zen looks back in my direction, like if he was waiting for my input. I don't mind at all. In fact, I should probably get going now. It's getting pretty late, and there are some things on the fish before that night.
Oh, I see. I apologize for interrupting your conversation. You both sounded pretty focused.
It's alright, Pepper. I admit I'm a little sad to leave now. I don't want to make Zen's work harder, so it's probably the best thing I can do. Let me bring you back to the entrance, darling. Great! Let Zen lead the way. After reaching the entrance, something comes to my mind. Hey, Zen. Yes? Do you think you could prepare me a nice dish for tomorrow? Probably already know what I want, so impress me. I'll do my best. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Me neither. Must admit, Zen broke my expectations today. It's hard to admit I was actually right. He has a lot more personality than what I first witnessed yesterday. Oh well, can I really blame him for that? Zen is quite a wholesome guy. I like him. I mean, putting aside that detail. I'm already pretty excited to see what he'll cook for me tomorrow. Can't wait. Man, never knew talking this long could be so tiring. I got an email this morning from the school saying classes will be suspended. Yippee! Well, whatever the case, at least I got to catch a few extra Z's. That's always nice. Since I woke up today, the only thing that's been on my mind was Zen's next dessert. I took a break, and because of dumb personal matters or reasons, it's a couple of days later, so now I'm better, not as sick as much. So yeah, since I woke up today, the only thing that's been on my mind was Zen's next dessert. And his sudden change of mood with Falco. But I'm sure it's nothing too important. Even if it makes me wonder what Falco meant when saying Zen would do anything. I grab my keys and wallet, lock up after myself, and head out. So far, the 2 days I spent in the cafe were both completely different from each other, making me wonder what today had in store for me. I burst through the cafe's door full of energy. After enjoying the usual scent of coffee a little, I take a look at the surroundings. I can see all the waiters walking around and chatting with the customers. Nothing too unusual. All of them, except Zen. Huh. While peeking, Trip notices me from afar and comes to greet me himself. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna kinda made up a new voice for Trip. Hold on a second. Oh, welcome. I'm happy to see you, Jerry. I'm happy. I'm happy to see you, Jerry. Happy to see you too, Trip. You must be here for Zen, right? Yep. Do you know where he is, by the way? Oh! he's in the kitchen with Dan. Oh, he's in the kitchen with Dan.
Jen. Oh, right, the cook.
He didn't tell me what he was doing in there. But it's been a while.
He's probably working on the dessert. For how long, though?
Hey, here. Let me get you seated.
Sure thing, lead the way. Since he's the only one who seems to have noticed me, let Trip take care of that. He brings me to the same table as last time.
Daughters always place you to this table. So since it was free, I felt like you enjoy keeping the habit going.
I'm gonna regret doing this, aren't I? Thanks, Trip.
You're welcome. Sam should be here soon, so get comfy and let us know if you need anything.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks again. Trip happily walks to another table. Oh well, I'll just wait for Zen now. I learned my lesson though. I don't have the right to space out or he might surprise me when I least expect it. Actually, maybe I can do it this time since he's busy in the kitchen. Jerry! Spark, what a nice surprise. Oh well, I was interrupted by someone else than Zen. But at least I could see it coming before I actually reached my table. Welcome back! Are you waiting for someone? I heard Zen is busy in the kitchen, and I think I know what he's doing. Oh, right. He's been there since we opened. Wait, seriously? I think he took the assignment a little too seriously. What is he even cooking? You know what? I think you should go to the kitchen and check if he's okay. I've seen him overwork himself for customers many times, but never for an entire hour. And who knows? Might meet Jen here. Alright, I'll go check. Great. Just mind Zen is healthy to overwork himself, alright? I have a feeling he'll take it into consideration if you're the one asking him to do it. What makes you believe that? Can tell he has a goal to accomplish, so I don't necessarily want to confront him. You've already seen how he actually is, right? I got goosebumps just thinking about how he talked with Falco yesterday. I did, yeah. Don't get the wrong idea though. Zen is a great person and he's really good at his job. It's probably just the side effect of wanting to do everything perfectly. That feels pretty unhealthy for him. Yeah, he's alright for now, so it's cool. Anyways, I'll just go look for Zen. Have a nice day. Thanks, Spark. At this moment, Spark goes to a nearby table and gets completely lost in the conversation fast. Alright, I'm back at the entrance. I'm pretty sure the kitchen is behind those big doors in the back. Oh well, only one way to find out. I take a seat on one of the stools in front of the counter. It's surprising they're here, but I won't complain. This way I thought, or someone's gonna surprise you, Jerry. Never let your guard down here. New guy, okay. Who are you talking to, youngster? Oh, I was so lost in my thought I zoned out. Okay, first of all, I'm 18, and secondly... Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Of course, not a big robot guy. That body is a little sad he doesn't leave the kitchen. Okay, I see you. You're Jen, right?
You know my name.
They just told me about you, yeah. I just guessed it was you.
I'm not surprised. They all just love me so much. But yeah, you guessed right. I'm Jen. Nice to meet you. How about you tell your name?
Oh, I'm Jaren.
Alright, Jerry. I'll keep that in mind in case we come across each other again.
Man, this guy radiates positive energy. I stared at his odd uniform for a bit. It was pretty funny for a cook. Yeah, those titties are not exactly protected now, are they? Feel pretty bad asking this, but does your apron even protect you? Yeah.
It really does. Well, kinda. It's fine though. I don't mind getting dirty.
Well, said that way.
You're silly, Jerry.
I didn't have anything in mind.
Don't worry. I'm just having fun teasing you.
He's also pretty original in his own way. He could be a good waiter here as well, in my opinion. Don't have to show your body like the others do in the kitchen all the time, though, right?
It's my assigned uniform, so it's not like I had a choice. But I like showing off my body to people, so it makes me happy to wear it.
That's good then.
And it does get pretty hot here from time to time too, so it's a nice little precaution.
Jen looks at me after saying that. Can really feel the heat? They're champions, so it won't be surprising. Come on, Jerry, don't do the joke now. Well, I feel like the kitchen's temperature is nothing compared to the fuel of you working in it. Okay, sure. Jen first off laughed at my joke.
You're one hell of a tease, Daddy. I like you.
It makes me blush a little. Come to think of it, he says haha pretty excessively, like he was constantly laughing. Like the creators tried to make a funny, quirky little character for each every single one of them. It contributes pretty well to his positive energy, though.
Just a guess, but you're here for Zed, right?
Yeah, I was told he's been working in the kitchen since you guys opened.
You're right, he literally did. Did something happen between you two yesterday? He's so pumped up, even more than usual.
I chuckle a little. Makes me pretty happy.
You know, now I kinda understand why Zen wants to make his dish so perfectly. He's been experimenting with the same ingredients since the open, and we didn't really need to disturb him since nobody asked for it yet. I saw many failed attempts next to him, so I asked him about it, but he didn't want to tell me anything. I didn't feel like forcing him to tell me despite how curious I am, because it doesn't scare me at all. I wouldn't want to make him mad, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I can imagine. I feel San made Zen do that. Didn't know he was so serious about the matter.
Oh, no. Don't look at me, those eyes, Jerry. You're pretty easy to read, you know.
Oh, really?
You have big boobs hiding your heart like us.
Reese, let's be kidding. You don't even have one. Except if they consider their battery as a heart. After a second thought, that totally makes sense. At this moment, he looks down at his chest.
What do you think about it, Mr. Right Pregnant?
What? Okay. What? After saying this, he flexes his pectoral twice, pretending to actually listen to what he said.
I knew you would agree with my massive titties.
Okay, I'll admit, that was kind of fun. He still openly called me flat though. Thanks for the reminder, Jan.
Anytime.
That was sarcasm.
And I return your sarcasm.
Well, sorry either way.
It's alright. I just got a little concerned for you. You don't have to worry about Zen. He's really capable of anything to make the customer satisfied, so you did nothing wrong.
What motivates him so much either way? Can't be just because I was nice to him.
I'm glad you was. It's pretty simple actually. He wants to hear one thing.
And that is...
That sentence is, I'm proud of you. And he'd do anything to hear it from the customers, even from us.
Really?
Okay. So if you desperately want to be forgiven for something you haven't done, tell him you're proud of his work.
What?
The little guy deserves it, don't you think?
So that's what Falcon was referring to yesterday, huh?
That's a little from my perspective.
Wait, oops. That's a little from my perspective, you know.
Fair enough. But he's still the youngest in the family. And as the big old bro, I have to make sure everyone else gets what they want.
That's honestly pretty sweet from you. I get it though. I'll keep that in mind. There you are.
Nice timing, Zen.
Zen pretty much popped out of nowhere. Luckily, I didn't jump this time. I think I understand why Jen called Zen the little guy earlier, now that I see them both standing together. Sorry for the wait, Jerry. It's okay, Jen. Keep me company. Thanks, Jen. And sorry for being a little rude earlier.
Don't apologize. You were focused.
Zen relaxes a little. I made this for you, Jerry. Ended up keeping it simple. Zen hands me a plate with a nice slice of chocolate cake.
There's also some coolest to decorate the plate. As I thought Zen knew my first choice. How did you know I wanted that, by the way? I'm just really good at paying attention to small details.
I'm sure it's not as simple as you may think, Jerry.
Don't mention it, Jen. They have a good laugh together. Might be the first time I hear Zen's giggle, actually.
Oh well, you two should probably take a table now that Zen is done with the dish.
I'm honestly afraid to count the amount of haha he said today. He's original for sure.
I also hope you ask the right request to Zen today, because if you ask something weird, there will be consequences.
Request? What? Huh? What do you mean the right request? Jen looks pretty surprised after hearing my question.
Well, let me explain. On Tuesday and Friday, you can ask your waiter to do something with him, and he can't say no.
Oh, I see. So that means I get to do something with Zen today?
Yep, just a simple action, but one that will leave its mark on your heart.
After answering my question, he turns it in Zen's direction.
You guys told Jerry about me, but not even about the cafe's planning. There are priorities, you know.
Sorry, I forgot.
It's you, so it's alright. You don't talk much after all. Wait, that's even worse actually. You open up to Jerry and talk with them out loud, but you didn't even tell them this essential.
Zen looks a little disappointed in himself. However, Jen quickly starts laughing.
It's a joke, don't worry.
Man, I feel like Zen has all the reasons to be pissed. It's strange he didn't snap at him.
The most important thing is your comfort, remember? Of course, you have to make efforts for the customer sometimes, but that doesn't mean you should ruin your mental health.
Thanks, Jen.
We're in this together, okay? But practice the marvelous art of cooking, so let's be here for each other.
They both look pretty happy. Clearly can't get enough of those wholesome, anyways, moments between the staff members. Art.
What? Cooking is a form of art.
I'm not saying it isn't. I'm an artist myself, so I can hardly judge.
Oh, you better not.
Whenever Jen says things that could sound a little mean, he always tackles to end up tone. Knows how to make the visitors feel comfortable, that's for sure. Can we stay here all together? Well, if Jerry wants to. I'd like to show them how nice you are. Zen seems to like Jen pretty much. That's cute. They really are like a family.
Nuh-uh. You two stay away from me and have fun together before I become the center of the attention.
Oh, well, that was that.
And I need to clean your mess after all.
Sorry about that.
Don't worry about it, Zen. Leave it to me. Oh, and Jerry? Hope we see each other again soon. You're a great person.
Stop it, I'm flattered. Jen giggles at my answer and winks at me.
See ya, Jerry.
While I walk away from the kitchen with Zen, who's holding the plate, he stops me. Hey, what is it? How long have you been there? Oh, I think around 15 minutes. Sorry again. Don't worry about it. I'm patient. I'm sure the wait was worth it. Thanks to Jen, I know exactly what to do to make Zen happy. I can at least tell that getting him to blush was a good start.
Good boy. Oh god.
Jen knows him really well. I wouldn't mind hearing what Zen thinks about it. Can you tell me a bit more about your relationship with Jen? He's the one who taught me all I know about cooking. I used to spy on him a little back when I joined at the others, And the others were... Well, he used to be the only one who could actually deal with my temperament. So for a while, he was the only person I wanted to spend time with after hours. He's always so joyful. I never get bored of it. He was always able to see the good side of my personality, despite me not being so nice with him before. Like how you reacted to Falco's statement yesterday? Yeah, used to become something like that. Man, why? Yikes, it's honestly hard to imagine. Can you avoid talking about that? Really changed since then. Why are you me, man? Stop being me. Alright, don't worry about it. You know I trust you. Thanks. I'm honestly curious to hear what caused this change, but I don't think I'll dig any further for now. Just want to have a good time, Zen. Back on my table, Zen carefully places the plate on it. Here, I hope you like it. I'm sure I will. Let's see. After grabbing my spoon, I could receive the cake. But there's something else. Is that some caramel coolly leaking from the middle, catching me off guard? So that's what Jen was saying before. I knew I wanted some chocolate cake, but I kept switching between this and the caramel ice cream. I wanted to merge both in some way, and came up with this. It was totally worth it. I don't think it was on the menu, am I right? No, I made it just for you. For me? Oh, that's honestly really nice of you, Zen. This dish is really addicting. Alright, I can also ask Zen something today. Feels like an easy choice regarding the situation. Kiss me! How about I ask you for another custom dish as my request for the day? Well, after I'm done with the cake. You can do this anytime. Don't waste your request with it. Oh, really? Actually touching that he's willing to do that. Come on, Jari, think of something nice. Kiss! Oh, I know. I think I made my decision. Oh? Since you made it just for me and really want me to test the brand new dish, how about you come here and feed it to me? Sure, I can do that. Make some space for Zen to sit next to me. Then I give him my spoon. So he cuts another piece and brings it to my mouth. Kiss and take a closer look at this. Sure, okay. CG, huh? Not bad, not bad. It's pretty cute, actually. Say, I ate the piece, keeping it in my mouth for a bit to enjoy the taste. You know, it tastes even better when you do on feeding me. Really? Really? Yeah. I'm proud of you, Zen. No, I guess not. Said guess after hearing the long-awaited compliment. His expression softens, and for a moment he almost looks like he's about to smile. But since it is impossible, he lowers his eyes. He's so flustered he can't even say a word. His son has that much effort on him. Thank you so much, Sherry. It's my honest feelings. You think you could fit the entire slice to me? Please? I thought you wouldn't ask. Zen takes his time cutting out a piece, but this time he seems a little hesitant, almost as if he's savoring each moment just as much as I am. Man, I know this is supposed to be like that kind of cafe, but imagine the other customers sitting there like watching this guy getting fed by the waiter or something, whatever. Like, dude, they're gonna keep staring at you for minutes, bro. They're gonna talk shit about you behind your backs. And when you realize you're being watched, you're gonna regret doing this forever. Hey, are you always this careful when you're serving? Well, I like to make sure everything's just right. Especially when I know it matters to someone. Eat the piece of cake he's presenting to me while listening. I personally think that's one of the best things about you. Zen looks away. His cheeks are faintly flushed. I can tell my words got to him. Thank you. That really means a lot. I just thought you should know. It's another small piece of cake. Bring it slowly to my lips. His gaze lingers on me for a second longer than usual, before he looks back down at the plate, observing the cake as it slowly shrinks. I should also let you know that, make it easy to want to put in the extra effort. I didn't expect him to say that so openly. It's really kind. I should even expect either way. He seems to love surprising me.
take a bite again. I'm probably running on low, but you're pretty good at making people feel special. Gotta make sure you acknowledge that. I don't know about that. I just want everyone to enjoy themselves here. Well, mission accomplished. You've definitely made me feel special today. There's a moment of silence, comfortable and warm. Zen's eyes meet mine. I can tell he's enjoying every word I say. Then I'm glad. For a hot second, neither of us say anything. He just keeps feeding me, piece by piece. And it feels like time is slowing down around us. He carefully slices small pieces to make the moment last as long as possible. And I honestly wish he could be even slower with it. Once I'm done with the slice, Zen rubs my mouth with the tissue himself. I mean, it's a way to keep me intact for a little longer. Oh well, that was definitely the tastiest cakes I've ever tried out. Thanks a lot, Zen. Anytime. Thanks to you too for, it's totally deserved. Making Zen happy easily makes me happy too. More time passes where I chat with Zen about random anecdotes. He seems to really enjoy spending that time with me. Sorry. We've been here for quite some time. And it's great, of course, but do you still have some time today? I quickly checked my watch. Well, I like to, but there's a pretty big event at school tomorrow, and I need help with something. I already wasn't thinking I'd spend my entire day here. I'd like to have some proper sleep tonight, so it'd probably be better if I left now. Sorry about that. I see. You won't meet the last time, right? Of course not. Enjoy coming here. I don't know if I can come back tomorrow. I might be a little late if I do, though. Understood. Stand up and follow Zen back to the entrance. Oh well. Thank you for visiting us again, Jari. What do you think about your first few days here? Definitely helped me put my mind at ease, so I clearly don't have anything negative to say. Good. I'll tell the others about it. Alright. Bye bye, Jari. Zen looks happy after our day together. I'm glad. See you soon. And thus, I leave the cafe. Well, I must say, today was good. Really good, even. But I do wonder what's in store for me. I didn't promise anything to any waiter for the next time I visit, so nothing stops me from trying to pick someone else. That I can just stick with them. But what those 3 first days proved to me is that no matter what I do, if I decide to be myself, I can make any Mech trust me and open up. Might be my only chance to get closer to new people for once. Kindness and empathy are overrated for some reason. What? But the staff here seems to appreciate me for just being different. I think I'll just decide that once the time arrives. I'm a little too excited for what's happening tomorrow at school. Gosh, I think I'm starting to become like my cousin. I'm definitely happy he suggested this place to me though. This time, let's pick Trip, yeah. My throat is gonna suffer. In a way, maybe Trip is the right choice. I really found his clumsiness cute. I'd like to see more of it. I'd say Trip. Dapper looks surprised. Did I just say something wrong?
I see. Very well. I'm sure Trip will be thrilled. Might even inspire him to be more careful, perhaps.
Yeah, it's definitely taboo. What made me change my decision though?
I hope you'll enjoy your stay, Jerry.
Then leaves to call Trip. That was strange. Around a minute later, I see Trip passing by holding a tray full of drinks. Of course, he's struggling to keep his balance. I wave at him. Hold up. Why did I do this to myself? Dude, hurry! Trip suddenly loses his balance, bumping the Foco. Luckily, he's able to keep all the drinks on the tray. I'm sorry. It was an accident. Foco quickly cuts him off. It's no big deal. No, for a second there, I thought I was back at last year's pie throwing contest. I didn't mean to.
It was an accident, Squirrel.
Just focus on refining your skills. Be more efficient so this doesn't happen again.
I will.
Enjoy seeing the waiters interact. Clearly shows how much all their personalities contrast with each other. As Foco walks away, Trip sighs, probably a little intimidated by Foco's demeanor. He still seems to struggle with his tray.
Can you give me a minute?
Sure. I wouldn't want you to spill on the drinks.
Thanks.
Chip carefully walks to the table at the other side of the room and delivers the drinks. Did you just say left foot, right foot out loud to keep track? Damn, that bad. A few seconds later, he comes back with a happy face.
Well, welcome back. I'm glad you decided to stick with us. Especially after our messy, especially after our messy welcome from yesterday.
It's alright, I liked it.
That puts me in a good mood. And I haven't dropped any dish yet today, so I feel confident.
I call that a huge success. Chip is one wholesome guy, it's not hard to tell. He did leave a pretty positive mark on my brain.
So, how did your day go?
Rough day. I took a few tests today, I'm pretty tired.
Oh,
So, since I was passing by, I felt like spending more some time here to all help out. Good luck taking care of me, Trip.
I'll do my best.
That aside, how's it going?
Well, it's been a relatively slow day, so I'm good. Especially since you came back.
You flatter me. I kinda want to flatter him back just to see his reaction. I mean, I couldn't help it. I was hoping to see you again.
Charlie! Charlie!
Cute.
I'm just glad you like me despite my flaws.
Can the mic pick up my voice? Jesus. It's not a bad thing to have those flaws, you know. Besides, confidence makes you cuter.
If you say so. Actually, it's because my body is.
Hold on.
Actually, it's because my body is too wide for me.
What? I did not see that coming. Chip, you walking miracle. Never change.
Sorry.
Just being honest. Wasn't sarcasm at all. Alright, I think it teased him enough. Wish we should talk about something lighter. Sorry, Chip. Let's move on to something else, okay?
Oh, alright. What would you like?
He points at the menu. Honestly, Mech-o Cafe sounds about right.
Okay, coming right up.
Chip leads to the kitchen. Oh wait, you didn't take any note like the others. I have a bad feeling about this, even if I just ordered one drink. Have some confidence in him, man. Have some faith. After a short wait, Chip comes back to the drink.
Alright, here's the Mech-o. Woo!
And there he go. He fell.
High floor.
Trip, you alright? Look down. He was somehow able to save the drink.
Just in time. I hope you like it.
You sure you're good?
It's okay. This everything wasn't spilled all over the floor.
Clear seems to not care about what happened. Could have been hurt though. Most robots get hurt either way. It wouldn't be surprising since they're sentient. Care about you too, you know.
I'm alright, really. Don't worry about it. I just cushioned the fall either way.
Ever since laughter at this exact moment. Chip seems to realize what he just said.
I'm sorry.
It's kind of good to speak first and then think. That's not half bad. I'm laughing Chip's replies. They're unhinged in a good way. No, I'm starting to believe your body is wired on purpose.
Yeah, maybe. Sometimes I kinda wish I had a better balance. But it's alright.
Like having lots of trouble dealing with it though. Could you tell your boss about it? Well, if you have one.
I don't really feel like doing that. I want to improve and learn how to control my body.
Dude, is this some kind of body dysphoria or something? What? Am I crazy for thinking that it kind of makes sense? Like when the ending comes out, like there's an ending where he like changes his body into a smaller one, like to be comfortable in it. Like, is it just me?
Besides, most of the customers like it the way it is.
How so?
You see, people really like my muscles. They're big and soft.
I can imagine where this is going. It'll be nice to hear.
They probably consider me as a big teddy bear. So if that's what they want, I'm fine with it. Even if it's really embarrassing. But they let me keep my files closed, so it's okay.
Giant teddy bear with the grip strength of a hydraulic press. Sure, why not? I wonder if it'd be so chill about it if he knew about what they actually meant by that. It's too innocent for this place. The teddy bear. I'm sure it's not as pure as what you think. At least, for most people.
What do you mean?
Actually, forget about it. It's a good thing if you believe you're a teddy bear to them. Feel the same way, actually.
That's good to hear.
So take a sip of the marvel. Of course, it's absolutely delicious. I can already feel a rush of energy. This whole show strip didn't mess up the order, which is a good point. It's just so good.
I know, right? It's a great thing you like it. I'm sure it's a tasty to customers. Taste of the secret ingredient.
Do you know what it is, by the way?
I personally don't. Sorry.
So even between the staff members, it's a complete mystery. Who knows the secret, if you're at least aware of that?
Well, obviously Jen, our cook. And Zen knows it too, since he cooks some dishes as well. But I think that's it.
Whoa, not even dapper?
I'm pretty sure Jen was able to keep the secret, even from him. They're really close since they were the two first Mech-os in the service.
I can imagine.
I'm one of the latest additions to the team, so I can't help but admire everyone. Everyone is doing such a great job.
I agree. You're doing great as well. I love how you're always striving to improve.
That's really kind of you, Jerry. But you know, I've been told to improve so many times, I don't think I'm even making progress.
I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. As long as you're motivated, no one should even think of pulling you down.
Thanks, Jerry.
I feel a little sad for Trip. Clearly he's been through things, and people around him don't seem to help a lot with his low self-esteem. That or he's just a massive overthinker. If it's both though, I wonder how he's even able to keep it together. Quick, Jerry, make him think of something else. So, how about you tell me more about yourself?
Oh, sure. I only joined the staff last year. It was pretty much because of the cafe's growth. From what I heard, more and more people from the town were starting to visit us. It was getting hard for Dapper, Spark, and Foco to take care of everyone, while Jen was staying in the kitchen. So, they made me
Made. Keywords. Made. Not hire, not fine, no, not anything. Made. I've no doubt they helped a lot, right?
It didn't. At all. Turns out, my support mostly just meant more chaos. And that's why Zen is here.
Damn. Oh.
I was making so many mistakes, they just actually had to spend the rest of their time correcting them and cleaning my mess. So Zen was added to the staff to help out in the cafe, but mostly take care of me.
Jesus, bro. Does Trip even like the rest of the staff? He has so many reasons to feel ashamed. It's so sad. Come on, Jari, what subject can you talk about with Trip that make him reconsider his job? Oh, of course! That aside, do you have any hobbies? Like any burning passion of yours?
Well, art is my thing.
audibly gasped at the news.
Sorry if it's bad thing.
What are you even talking about? Of course not. I literally joined the art college in town because I want to draw for a living. So you could say it's a common point between the two of us. Trust me, it's enough to make you stand out. At least in my opinion.
Wait, really? That's so cool. I'm really envious, actually. I so dream of going there. You had that chance, so I'm really happy for you. Part of my job that I won't change for anything.
So he still likes his job. That's good. It's not really cool he didn't have my chance, but it sounds like he's alright. I'm a little curious though. How good are you drawing?
I don't really know. If you want to judge it for yourself, I redesigned the logo for the cafe and the look of the menu at my rifle. Oh, I also made the design for pamphlets to promote the cafe last year, but we lost a few we still had.
I look again at the menu. Can you really work on making it so visually appealing? It's really impressive. I can tell you're dedicated. Too bad the pamphlets went to waste though.
It happens, I suppose.
Please, show me more of your stuff.
What? No! Sorry, I didn't mean to shout.
It's alright, I understand. Most artists share their works to the world, but someone can't even show them to their own family, or just let people take a look when they ask them publicly. My sister! I'm one of these people after all. Maybe I would have reacted the same way, so it's not a big deal.
I know I shouldn't feel so scared about that though. It makes me feel so proud whenever I can finish something. It's nice to escape whenever I feel stressed. Completing a piece always pushes me forward.
It's honestly insane how much I can relate to Buff Robot Waiter. Exactly. If you feel that way, then you shouldn't feel ashamed.
But if you don't like it, I know it made me unmotivated to hear that. Except if it's constructive criticism, then it's good.
I personally never tell you something is bad just for the joy of saying it's bad, believe me.
I'll think about it. But I don't really feel comfortable enough for that. I'm sorry.
Don't worry, it's fine if you don't want to. I admire what you were able to do for the cafe.
Thank you, Jory. I'm really proud of my work as a waiter, but I'm glad my talent in art can compensate it. Everyone's doing their best. It's really nice.
Trip isn't really believable. I'm running in circles. I'm able to make him comfortable, but it always ends with him feeling bad thinking about what he does here. It's decided. I'm not leaving until he feels more confident about himself. Just how? Oh, I know. The waiters know him better than anyone. They don't know what to do.
Jory? I know myself deduction exam, but I think you're worrying a bit too much about me. Don't have to do that, you know. My job is to make you feel comfortable, not the opposite. If I can't even do that, then...
It's getting nowhere. Trip.
Jory?
I get your point, but I'm still human. I have the right to care. Clearly wouldn't mind a waiter's help right now. Not Falco, I'm not scared of how rough he can be. Sin would be the right option either. It might remind Trip of his past mistakes. Which only leaves me with, say, Dapper, Spark, Bumblebee. I've no doubt Spark suits the job perfectly. It's for Trip, so he'd never tell him anything bad, and hopefully Spark's contagious energy would reach out to him. Luckily, he's leaving a nearby table. I wave at him to get his attention. Spark, come here.
Hey, Jory, wait!
Hey, Jody, what's up? Quick, tell me what's Trip's biggest secret prank. Easy. He always does whatever he can to stay positive. I wasn't thinking he'd be so spontaneous. Back when Trip joined us, it was hard to tell he didn't really feel confident about working here. But the more he was getting criticism, the more he gained that confidence and the more he'd stay positive. He always does whatever he can to meet everyone's expectations. And now I know he'll never give up no matter what.
Spark.
I'm sure my little plan is working. At least it convinces me even more that Trip is totally qualified for the job. Are you really asking me that, by the way? It's because you think Trip is a bad waiter, then don't even think about talking to my boss ever again.
little too harsh. Jerry's nice.
No, it's honest, Trip. I care about you a lot. When I was trying to be serious, Spark stays a cute little big guy. I guess because of the years. Oh, believe me, Trip is doing a great job. I felt like he really needed to hear it from someone he knows well. Ah, I see. Spark gives a side hug to Trip. No need for think a lot. You can tell me whenever you have doubts on your capacities. I remind you that you're a talented person as much as you need me to.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks, Spark.
Anytime. Much love. Bye. Spark leaves right after saying that. That certainly was wholesome coming from him. Even if it's not that surprising. Alright, if you guys are curious about the other option, Dapper. I believe Dapper will take care of this correctly. He'll probably be honest with him while staying nice. I'm sure he won't have anything bad to tell Trip. Luckily, he's leaving a nearby table. I wave at him to get his attention. Hey, Dapper.
Hey, Jerry, wait.
What's the matter?
I'm a little curious. What's Trip's biggest strength, according to you?
His biggest strength, you say? If I had to pick just one, I'd say his unbreakable will to improve. The progress might be slow. He's still doing great. Believe me, his shyness didn't help at all when he joined us, even if he could overcome a part of it. He used to stutter so much he was almost incomprehensible back then.
That's embarrassing.
Oh, sorry about that, Trip. Back to what I was saying. Certainly, we saw many cracked places because of his clumsiness, and it gave him much confidence. However, he never backed down, and it really paid off. He takes all forms of criticism seriously, and doesn't let himself be discouraged when people mock him.
Dapper.
You probably already noticed that though, didn't you, Jari?
Oh, I definitely did. This Trip heard it from someone he sees every day.
Do you want to know other strengths he has?
Look at Trip. I think he's frustrated enough. I hope that helped a little, at least a little. No need. Thanks for your time. I'm sure Trip appreciate it.
Anytime.
After this, Dapper moves to another table. As I thought, he exactly knows what to say in those situations. Sorry, we barely met, so I didn't have any correct arguments to give you. Felt like maybe calling one of your colleagues will dispel your doubts.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Then he's at the table behind Trip. Jesus. For some reason, he's staring at me, so I look back at him. After making sure he has my attention, he gives me a thumbs up. It's probably because he also able to help Trip. Maybe I underestimated Zen after all.
Charlie, I need to ask you something.
Oh, sure. What is it?
Okay, so tomorrow you get a request to do something with your chosen waiter, and he can't say no. Well, as long as it's morally okay.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a way of keeping the customers invested without
I can't keep.
without making them bored. I should have told you about it earlier. Sorry.
It's cool, don't worry. So, what were you going to ask?
If you come back tomorrow, please make me ask me to do something that, well, puts me out of my comfort zone. Most people usually come back just to touch my, I think they call, man boobs or something. What?
Nothing. Please continue. So Trip's gonna be the end of me.
So I gotta say, it's something I'm kind of used to by now. So, if you pick me tomorrow, it's for something else that you know will be a great tale to me. Please?
Can you take it though? Come on, Jerry, don't start doubting me now. There's only one way to find out. Alright, sounds fine by me.
Thanks.
I gotta admit, despite his insecurities, Trip really makes me feel good. After I'm done chatting with some more with Trip, I take a look at my watch. Oh crap, it's getting late. Still have something to do. Hey Trip, I think I'll have to leave now.
Oh. I'll see you off then.
It's a little sad I have to go. Kinda makes me want to stay longer. I slowly walk to the entrance. Today was really fun, to be honest. I'm
I'm really looking forward to next time.
Charlie,
What's the matter?
you try to come back tomorrow, right? I mean, if you want to, of course. I had lots of fun today.
Of course, I'll do my best. Shouldn't be a problem though.
Awesome. See you tomorrow. Hopefully.
Bye. I don't have the time to look around as I step inside the cafe that Spark notices me. After carefully placing a plate on a nearby table, he rushes towards me and sighs in relief. Jari, I'm so glad you came back. Hi, Spark. Can deny that positive energy is so contagious. Are you waiting for someone in particular? Yeah, I already told Trip we'd spend more time together today. Makes me really happy to hear that he left a positive mark on you. Here, let me get you seated. Got it. Right behind you. Spark leads the way to the same table as the past 2 days. As we approach the spot, I notice Trip is having a chat with Zen. Both of them at the table. That's something I didn't expect. Alright, I'll leave you with these two. Hope you have a great time at our cafe. Spark goes back to the table next to mine, that to which he delivered drinks just before he greeted me. Right after he's gone, Trip looks away for a moment and sees me waiting.
Oh, Charlie, welcome back. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you enter.
It's all good, don't worry about it. Zen gives a gentle tap on Trip's shoulder. Let's keep talking later, okay?
Hey, got it.
Good. After saying this, Zen walks to the kitchen. Trip stands up, letting me sit down. Sorry for cutting in the middle of your conversation. You can finish talking with Zen and then come back. I don't mind that.
We're actually talking about you, so it's fine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, think about how everything went yesterday, since he's the most trustworthy person to me.
That's even more surprising. But I'm actually pretty happy to hear that, since it means I'm already learning something else about Trip.
That aside, we're able to make a request.
Think so. Well, that's not being challenging, right? And how about you show me some of your other drawings? I'll need to show mine in return. Trip guessed my request.
Well, fine then. I'll try. It'll be back down after all.
Could tell one would be easy for him to expect. But I wasn't expecting him that he'd agree so fast. Makes me pretty ambitious. Must say, proud of your efforts.
Thanks, Charlie.
He was the man waiting at the corner of the table and places it in front of me.
Before we do that, what would you like?
Don't want to share drawings now?
Don't mind, I still sometimes regret what I brought myself into. Sorry.
It's fine. Let me take a look at the menu real quick. It's still hard to believe Trip designed this entire thing. I just wish there were so many options. Well, it's not a bad thing. The fact I'll never be able to actually pick something without asking later. That's exactly what I'm going to do. You think you can help me out with picking something?
Sure. Luckily, I said it many by heart.
Wait, seriously?
I mean, I didn't really study it, but I had to come up with so many different designs to make the one you're looking at. Writing everything over and over again helped memorize the dishes.
That is actually really impressive. But couldn't you just copy and paste the text?
Deborah kept finding new catchy descriptions for the dishes, so I couldn't really do that.
Poor you.
It's okay. I'm actually happy about it. Sounded the dishes better than anyone else here.
People dare here call him out for his flaws. Like, seriously?
That aside, there's something kind of dish that you like.
I had something sweet today.
Can I pick a random dish from my memory? Would you be tempted by a carefree cinnamon swirls?
What's in there? That sounds pretty self-explanatory, but I still want to hear the kicker.
It's freshly baked cinnamon rolls, drizzled with sweet glaze, plus extra pineapple cold for a more exotic taste.
That actually sounds pretty tasty. I'll try it out then. Trust your expertise.
Great! I want Jen.
Trip leaves to the kitchen to tell the cook my order. Until he trips and falls, I shout at him. Are you okay?
I am!
I send relief. He stands up and goes to the kitchen for good. As my eyes diverge from Trip, I realize someone else was standing next to me.
Hello there, Joey.
I'm tired doing Trip's voice, but I'm regretting this so bad.
But, oh, hi, Dapper. What brings you here?
I just had a little question for you, if I may ask.
Dapper fiddles with his monocle. This reminds me of how Dapper is a gentleman in every way possible, from ways of talking to his habits. Sure, ask why.
Well, I was simply wondering, what do you think of Trip? Did he take great care of you?
Oh, definitely. I have a good time with him. I'm sure his efforts will pay off eventually. Says in reaction to my answer.
I see. This is good to hear. For some reason, Trip has been acting strangely since you came yesterday. I'm sure it's because he feels responsible for your first impression of the cafe. He really wants you to stay. Just wanted to make sure you know that.
It's a little touching to know I had that much effect on him. You almost feel inhuman how human you guys sound here. Dapper chuckles a little.
Isn't the point silly? Now, if you'll excuse me.
I don't have the time to react that he's already going somewhere else. After a short wait, Trip comes back with my plate and places it in front of me.
And here you go. One plate of carefree cinnamon swirls. I hope you like it.
Something doesn't feel natural here. You didn't even struggle with your balance this time. That's impressive. Wow.
I didn't realize. I'm finally improving. I did it.
Well, he almost didn't struggle this time. I looked up to check if he's okay. Is everything alright down there? So I can fall. That's gotta hurt. It may take some moment to process what I'm seeing. What? Trip's on the ground, doing the split. Wait, pause. Who? Okay. Since when were you so flexible?
Well, Tim once told me that working on my flexibility would be finding alternatives so I can fall with grace instead.
Can't hold back my laughter after hearing this. It is smart though. Just a little surprising. My reaction accidentally makes Trip facepalm. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to laugh. It's pretty original. I can tell you worked hard to make this work.
Thanks.
I take a bite of one of the cinnamon rolls. It's actually tastier than what I expected. The pineapple coulis really adds something to the original taste.
At first I wasn't sure if I should actually get more flexible or not, but Zen seemed to really like this idea, so...
Everything goes back to Zen, it seems. I take another bite. How about you tell me more about your relationship with him? At first I thought you weren't that close with what you told me, but now I'm sure it's a cute little story.
He's actually my dearest friend here, even if it may sound surprising. This is pretty chill. It's easy to get along with, and I really enjoy hanging out with him. It helps us both feel at peace in a way. He hasn't always been like that, but I'm proud of the person he has become.
He was different before? Let's hear more about his past self if you don't mind telling me.
Oh, I don't mind. It's just that he was different, but in the bad way.
It's kinda hard to believe when I look at him. I trust you though.
I understand. It can sound crazy to some. However, something happened once. Because of it, Dapper had serious talk with Zen. He became completely quiet the next day.
Damn. Whatever that was, it must have made Dapper pissed to be so traumatized.
Just, please keep in mind that he changed for the best, okay? At least for the most part. I'm not trying to make Dapper sound like a bad guy either. What he did was right.
Don't worry, Trip. I'm sure they aren't bad people.
Great. I want you to have a bad idea for my friends, just because of what I told you. You should focus on your dish instead. I should go against them if I talk more.
Have a conversation, eat at the same time, don't worry. Take another bite and talk with my mouth full.
She?
Says Trip laughing, like his tone sounds completely different.
Not like that, it's gross!
I know, I'm just teasing you. Finally able to swallow the piece after I'm done laughing. Well, After doesn't tell me when you'll actually show me your beautiful artworks.
Oh, right. I'll be right back.
Trip pushes to the kitchen. I guess there's another room behind it or something. Slow down.
Oh, right.
starts walking slowly, paying attention to every single step of his. The other waiters start staring at me like wild animals about to bounce on their prey. Whoops. I might have done too much noise here. It's just me or they all accelerating in my direction. Once the service out of sight, the waiters reach my table, panicking. Guys. Focus the first one to break the silence.
I'm gonna make this quick, Jerry. Instead of doing a comedy job.
Wait, what? Pepper lowers his voice to a scold Falco.
You could have reformulated it in a nicer way, don't you think?
I'm just being the facts the way they are. Nothing wrong with that.
You seriously need to learn how to talk to people? Let me do that one again. You seriously need to learn how to talk to people?
Not taking orders for you.
Guys, wait. I'm liking Trip's company. I'll wear the same unison. This is giving me a feeling of deja vu. Can someone please explain to me what's going on? Trip is doing his best. They'll exchange concerned looks with each other.
Can I take care of the explanations?
Just go for it.
Trip hasn't been able to keep any new coming to the cafe yet, ever since he joined. We believe it's because he's doing something wrong, so we need your input.
He isn't. Finn's about to throw something, but stops himself.
Just spit it out already.
There's a problem. Here we go again. I don't have to say this in a nice way. This atmosphere is sending shivers down my spine.
Whatever, just say it. As long as the message is clear, I don't care about the tone.
If so, then...
Let me get this straight. Trip has nothing to do with this. You gotta stop seeing him as a burden and realize maybe you are the problematic one here. I can assure you, Trip is partially like this by your fault because you're morally unable to motivate him. Have you ever considered that the customers are the one wrecking Trip's reputation? They're cut for this, and it makes all of you believe Trip is responsible. Face it, it's just too good for you guys. Now, come on, Zen. Don't say that like you're perfect for the job. I definitely have flaws, at least I admit it. But that's something you can do. You're so egocentric you can't even consider improving as a person, like Trip constantly does. I was able to shop in front of customers for almost an entire goddamn year.
Zen, you have to be kidding, right? You went over this.
Damn, not again. As shocked as I may be of what Zen has just done, and I'm able to make a sound.
I must say, Zen is right. Not really good at this. Right, Trip?
I brought the drawing story.
Wait.
Is indeed holding a small pile of sheets. How can Trip even stay neutral for this?
I have the right to say something, you know.
What's the point? I already accepted it. I'll never get chubby too, guys.
That's not true.
This isn't really believable from you, Falco. Actually, Jari.
I'm a little scared of what he's going to say. After what happened, I can tell Trip is on the verge of breaking down.
I want to take a leave. They should get a point regarding me. I was doing my best to compensate for my weaknesses, but naturally I luck is my eyes at the moment.
Actually, I know exactly what to say. It feels so obvious, almost criminal how the others don't see it. Cough loudly to make sure they all have my attention. Well, duh! Just look at everything you can do. Want to improve so badly, and people treat you so poorly? Like, come on, Trip. You have an unbearable motivation, an insane intelligence. You can draw masterpieces. Hell, you're even so flexible it makes me jealous. I don't think you'd be holding that pile of drawings for me if you didn't want to get better. Gosh, I can't even see how you could even get better. It was perfect at so many things! Sounds. Yeah, that was a bit too much.
That's the nicest thing someone's ever said to me.
Please forgive Zen for what happened. Desperately want us to see what Jari saw in you and we didn't listen.
This wasn't really wise from us. We could see you doing your best, and pulling you down wasn't our intention.
Just wish Zen didn't talk that way. Do you think to bring it here? We need to talk.
Alright, we trust you.
But Trip,
Foco, come on.
whatever you may think, I can see your hard work. After saying this, both Dapper and Foco leave to go get Zen. This gives Spark an opportunity to say what's his mind. Trip, just keep in mind we love you, okay?
I never doubted it.
Spark stops there and goes to another table. After making sure nobody's around, Trip sighs.
This is so embarrassing.
You have the right to feel bad after this. It's only natural.
I don't really know how to feel right now. But I need to talk this out with Zen. If the others have a low self-esteem of me, alright, but I need to know what made him react so badly. He hasn't done that for quite some time.
Is this what you meant when you said Zen changed for the most part?
Yeah. Sometimes he has to let his angers out. He becomes so rude when he does that. I still believe Zen is a better person now though, right?
Can't deny I'm in shock, but if you say he did change, then I trust you.
Great. Just watch. I'll prove it to you.
She places the drawing sheets on the table.
Don't look at them yet. Just leaving them there here for now.
Got it. After a minute or two, you hear footsteps approaching. Zen reaches my table, standing in front of Trip.
What did you do, Zen?
They were saying bad things about you. I wanted them to understand.
You have to be so mean just for me though.
I didn't have a choice. Trip takes a deep breath.
I don't want this conversation to last forever, so please, try not doing this again. I'm older than you. Should be able to handle this on my own.
We're still like family though. We need to be here for each other.
Exactly. That's why you should make the others hate you by defending me.
Okay. Give yourself more credit in return.
I don't really mind if the others don't see my improvement now. Just keep going till I get better.
But Trip, you're...
Hmm?
When you think about it, there's so many different strengths. People say bad things about your clumsiness, but the most talented person here, at least to me. Can't deny that statement. It's pretty easy to name all his qualities. At this moment, Chip rushes towards Zen and wraps his arms around him.
Zen, thanks.
That's a little...
Oh, right. And a big hugger.
Alright, that was pretty sweet. Trip lets Zen out of his embrace. I should probably leave you two alone now. I'm sorry for the trouble. It's all good. I'm just glad it ended well.
Hey, Zen, would you still like to talk after work?
Of course. Looks like we're actually able to move on. Just shows how strong their bond actually is. Zen happily goes to another table.
Oh well, now that this is done,
Trip takes a seat next to me.
I think it's time to actually share our drawings now.
Sure thing. I won't say no if he's already feeling better after all. But is that me? He did. My hand reached Trip's artwork so I can get a closer look. Oh, is that old cafe stuff? I wait for a response, but Trip looks concerned, fidgeting one of his buttons. You don't need to feel nervous with me, worry not.
I know, sorry.
If you mean to actually say it, it's not my own judge, alright?
It's not because of that.
Huh?
I realized something. Except Zen, Chris didn't actually tell me I'm doing a great job. They might know I'm trying, but maybe they're not fond of me. Motivation doesn't do everything after all.
That's typical for thinking of right there.
What if I'm never actually able to make them proud? If they actually fire me for being a complete nuisance? I'm scared.
This is different from what you said when the others were around.
I don't want to show them how far my thinking can go.
Well, you're still telling me about it. You think you should actually ask all of them what they think in details. Sometimes just hearing things explicitly can't fix everything.
Maybe, but give me some time to think, please.
Yeah, no rush or anything. Just think doing this will help you out. Trip things for a bit.
I shouldn't have asked that, but did your perception of me change?
It didn't, not in the slightest. I mean, everyone has flaws, but as long as you have qualities to compensate them with, it's alright.
Ah, I see. I'm sorry. Thanks, Jari. I really like you.
Huh? It's reciprocal. Love spending time with you. You better stop overthinking over those fake silly assumptions, or else. They seem to give him a nudge on the arm. Oops.
Jari!
Please pretend this didn't happen. Trip starts rapidly shaking his head back and forth in approval. Now I suppose I'll just try to forget how squishy his chest actually is until next time. Implants, bro. I resume my inspection of the drawings.
What do you think?
I like them. You can totally put lots of effort into those drawings.
Thanks.
There are also some personal doodles in the pile.
Could you show me some of your artworks as well?
Sure. I grabbed my phone and fetched the art folder before showing my phone to Trip. It's mostly school stuff from the past 2 weeks. Tons of sketches done. Didn't have that much time for personal art.
I see. It's pretty impressive.
Thanks. Pretty proud of those. Keep scrolling through it and gasp after noticing a certain picture. You probably got there by accident.
Huh?
Oh, here. Let's take a look. It's a picture of me with my cousin Rafik and his Macrino's friend Raz from last year, who I think accidentally got here when I was looking at our old selfies some time ago.
Wait a second. Is that Rezet? Is that Rezet?
What? Who?
He was the first Macrinos to get a human scale body.
Lore? What? Yeah, that's my cousin's best friend. In spec, partially.
Okay. You do realize your cousin made history, right? You wouldn't be here if Rafik and Ras didn't meet when Rezet only had that 60 meters tall mech body.
Rafik really wanted Raz to have that human scale body for more proximity with him. He still tells me to this day how lucky he feels that the Enterprise gifted the human scale body to Raz. I'm honestly proud of the crazy things they've done. I sigh. Just wish we could all see each other again. It's hard since they both live far from here. Do our best to stay in touch though.
That's good. At least you still chat together.
Actually, the one who told me about this cafe. He's unable to visit, so he sent me here.
Really? That's an honor. You just did say you were on scouting for someone else. But I wasn't expect that to be either D or Rafik.
Well, I ended up really enjoying the place, so I'm still here today.
That's great.
If you're interested, I was actually the person who made me start drawing in the first place. It's been a huge hobby of his, so I gave it a go and realized I could actually be a professional artist in the future.
I see. That's pretty awesome motivation. And I support you.
Thanks a lot, Trip. Scrolled down my art folder while staring at my phone screen and noticed its current time. Oh shoot. Didn't pay attention to the time at all. What happened?
Whoops.
Sorry, Trip. I should probably get going. This week event at school tomorrow. I need to help the others out. I have to get proper rest.
It's alright. Don't worry about it. I'll see you off.
Trip grabs the sheet and walks away, so I follow him. Back to the end of this room, he calls out to me.
Can you give me a bit? Put the papers away.
Got it. He then disappears in the kitchen. And notice the stools in front of the door.
One's here, so I could probably wait there. As I approach, I hear Chip and Dapper's voices, as well as a third person. Pretty sure that's the cook.
So you showed Jerry some of your artwork, Chip. Truly impressive. You're braver than when you first joined us, I'll say that much.
It was actually pretty liberating. Jerry is really kind.
Look at my man Chip, letting the world see his talent.
I wouldn't say talent. Not even that good.
Oh, come now. You need to act modest with us. Every bit of progress is deserving of praise. It makes us really proud, so keep that head high, friend.
Okay, you're probably right.
I'm sure Chip is really relieved to actually hear those words. Hopefully it'll alleviate his thinking.
There you go. Listen to Dapper. There's a thing or two of us, ain't tall. I don't think he ever slouches. You look at his posture. Now. Some of us must carry ourselves with dignity to set a fine example, John. That's why I'm around. Got to balance out all that dignity with some good old chill vibes. And in that regard, you excel, my friend. A cafe of nothing but still posture would be quite the bore, after all. I'll take that as a compliment coming from Mr. Monaco over here.
Just make it sound like I did something amazing.
You did, Chip. To share your work is no small feat. I'd say you've earned a little pride. Exactly. Speaking of pride, when are we going to see those big pictures of yours properly, huh? Go on, flex it.
What? No way!
Oh dear, Jen. I think we may have frightened our dear Chip. Careful. We might shake away from the spotlight. I sure will want to steal it either way. If he does, we'll just pull him right back, right, Chip? No escape.
I'm definitely not surviving this.
I believe you should at least work on your body confidence before we reach Saturday. I know you weren't fond of this proposition, but since the rest of the staff agreed to make it happen on the day, you need to participate with us.
I know, but I don't feel ready.
I'm sure it's nothing to worry about, Trip. You're real hardy.
Don't say it out like that. But thanks.
Fret not. Make sure to help you out through this.
Alright.
What are they even talking about? Chip being scared, body confidence. Could really be anything. It's Macho Cafe, so nothing really could really be surprising. I'm trying to understand the meaning behind this. Trip comes back.
Sorry for the wait. I'm here now.
Don't worry about it. Let Trip lead the way to the entrance again.
Oh well, today was special, huh? I hope you didn't mind.
It's actually pretty entertaining. Everything went well, so it was a nice roller coaster of emotions.
Great. I will get to see you again soon.
Try to come back tomorrow. Or I'll definitely need a visit to recover some energy.
Ah, I see. See you tomorrow then.
Bye-bye. Hey, it's me in the future. I'm editing, I realize at this point it's already about 2 hours. And I don't want this video to be that long, so I'm gonna make this a 2-part video. So yeah, if you guys are curious about the rest of the 3 characters, go check that video out. Yeah, bye.